Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Well, guys, I did check in with the Eagles head coach pregame. This is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Yellow Jackets offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And here comes Alberto Mendoza. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Looking for room. It's Hosley. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Got out of trouble and throws. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
In the backfield, it's Addison. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Makes the grab. It's Allen.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Running inside. It's Hosley. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Out wide left, it's Hosley. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Back's got it on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Rush is on. He's got the tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Boston College's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Fires to the wideout and wings it incomplete. Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. Tackled at the 43. After picking up 10.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter and Georgia Tech has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down. This time they'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hits inside, it's Dickens. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. Shoots it to the left. And the timing just a hair off. Long way to go on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got an open man. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Making the adjustment on the play. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. They get to him as he throws.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Looking left. Into the house. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Makes the quick grab. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Mendoza. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Boots his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Maybe a miscommunication, that one didn't have a chance. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. working the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Still looking. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's McKenzie. Quick catch. At the 20, he's got space. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to the run, it's Dickens. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Georgia Tech spins its 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Boston College. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone.
14, Georgia Tech, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it on the counter. Got an alley. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up 4th down.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Oh, pressure's coming. Gets rid of it. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. Changing the routes with his receivers. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on.
And he's got room. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. Wants to throw on first. He's looking deep. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Dickens. Pass to 6. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. And the Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the USC Trojans.
And the Yellow Jackets will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Boston College. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a dynamite play there. 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown.
Boston College, 24. Georgia Tech, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Checking in with Georgia Tech's head coach at halftime, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Thanks, Holly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Moves the pocket. It's Mendoza. Going to try to get it himself. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. The Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking for a huge play. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. Deep in the end zone, it's Addison. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. It's complete on the right side. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looking to pass. It's McKenzie. Unloads it left. Comes down. It's Wilkins. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Makes the grab. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Breaks into the open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Dickens. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They'll move the wide receiver. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle.
Georgia Tech, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. They're all over it. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble.
Yeah, the receivers got to do a better job at ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free, and this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it to keep possession.
And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. The screen, and watch out. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Turns up, it's Hosman. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. The Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. Drops back on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few 1st downs and make something positive happen.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
And those 4th and 3, 4th and 4 situations are really tough. Is it a passing situation? Is it a running situation? I really got to see my keys, go get it. Defense was just a step slow. They give up the 4th down run.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Alexander. Nice move to keep running. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. And the Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Roach. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Left side is Allen. Could not make his way to the corner. The Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Fires left. Intercepted to stop the threat. Oh, he's got some space.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Wants to throw. It's McKenzie. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Under pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. He's changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Hosley. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Quick tempo here for the offense.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Makes the catch. It's Addison. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Maybe tried to baby that one in there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. To the air, it's Mendoza. Look out! And down he goes.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the middle. With the catch, it's Wilkins. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Wants to throw one first. Got it behind the line. It's Harris. He steps out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. Second and long here. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
That ball's incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. Trying to get started. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers.
Grabs it inside the 15. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They put the brakes on it. Boston College right back to the line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Caught. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. He's taking a deep shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. He can get this one up in the wind. It ought to carry for a while. Making his first move. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.